St. Vincent is getting ready for their carnival as well. All across the region, we're celebrating. Let's take a look at Vincy Mas. Talking about Vincymas 2024, joining us in studio is Esworth Roberts, Marketing and Development Officer of the Carnival Development Corporation, and Vincy Mas. Good morning, Esworth, or Ezzy, as you said. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, and thank you for having me. Of course, it's always a pleasure being in Trinidad at this time.
Ezzy, I love this T-shirt. Nice again.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that. We getting ready for Vincy Mas.
Vincy Mas, of course. But before going to Vincy Mas, I want to talk about Trinidad and what I experienced over the years coming to Trinidad.
Tell us.
The atmosphere and so on, the creativity of the people and everything is right there. But entering Trinidad last night, I recognized in the airport the vibe and the energy, the atmosphere that these people created. Caribbean Airlines had a welcome mission, a promotion at the airport.
Yeah.
Trust me, it was really good. They gave away had a lot of goodies they were giving out to all the people that came in. I actually stayed there a while and just observed for quite a while. They had dancers, they had persons in costume. It was really a wonderful initiative by Caribbean Airlines. I want to big them up on that one.
Yeah,
right?
You got the energy from the time
Yes, from the time you arrive in the airport, you had the vibe for Carnival.
Right.
Yes, and that's good.
And you have the vibe for Carnival right here for Vincy Mas
Vincy
as well.
Mas, yeah. Well, Vincy Mas this year will be June 28th to July 9th. We traditionally would have had Carnival in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the pre-Lenten season, similar to Trinidad, but that was changed in 1977, okay?
Why was it changed?
It was changed because of competition from the other. Practically everybody were having Carnival at the same time, so we thought that we should move it down closer to summer so we could have the benefit of persons coming out of the US and so on who want to travel during summer. And hence we shifted to that date. But since then, between that time and now, we have grown tremendously as a product. Vincy Mas is now known throughout the whole world. And I want to give kudos to our artists, those currently, but even those who performed many years ago, like the Beckett, the Scotch, the Winston, so etc. They laid the framework, the groundwork, the foundation for what we enjoy now as Vincy Mas. So we move into different generation, and we now have the Skinny Fabulous and the Problem Child, the James P, Wetty Beats, etc., coming out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and these artists are doing really well out there, not just regionally but internationally as well.
Are there things done to be able to invest in that kind of talent, to say you're gonna put back into the culture what the culture puts out?
Well, what I think what is happening in St. Vincent generally is like a natural thing where persons gravitate to soca. And for a number of years, we have been seeing new and emerging artists every year. Apart from the big names that I just called, every year we are seeing artists coming out in St. Vincent with songs that are making it regionally and internationally. Every year over the last 10 years or so.
Tell me, what does Vincy Mas usually entail? Give me the rundown of events that happen. Some of the major ones at least.
We would start with something called rural carnivals.
Right.
Rural carnivals where we have carnival in different small towns or rural areas, and they are managed by committees in those communities, and they are spearheaded, they are supported by the Carnival Development Corporation, which is the organization that runs Carnival. And those activities would run from about May into June, July. Into June, one or two may have activity after the National Carnival. Now, apart from those, we have a number of fetes, parties, shows organized by promoters, similar to what you have in Trinidad. We have the regular fetes, you pay regular admission, buy your food and drinks, and we also have all-inclusive fetes and parties. But we have the National CDC, Carnival Development Corporation, which is responsible for managing, promoting the national culture of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We do things like the Panorama, the Calypso Monarch competition, we have the semi-finals, the finals, very similar to what you do in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. And we manage the carnival. We have 14 mass bands in St. Vincent. We arrange the parades and so on and make sure that they are on the road. They have judges in place in the Victoria Park, where we call Carnival City. That's where the judging takes place. They cross the stage and they do their thing. And what we are different with is Carnival Monday. where you wear costume in Trinidad, we have T-shirt bands. So Juve morning is Monday, and we have T-shirt bands in the afternoon. So we have 2 different parades on Carnival Monday in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And you'll have a Tuesday as well, or just
We
the
have
Monday
Tuesday.
alone?
We have Tuesday
Right.
costumes.
Normal
and so on.
costume, everything.
All costumes. Soca Monarch is our biggest event. Soca Monarch has been huge in St. Vincent for all the years, and we have been able to maintain that vibe. We have seen artists come, bring a certain level of performances and theatrics and so into their performances, and we have seen those artists go, and others have moved into that space and continue to keep the level of energy and so on that they push out at Soca Monarch. The people themselves brings a lot of energy to Soca Monarch. It's something that we don't go to Soca Monarch and chill out and lime and have a conversation with friends. We go to Soca Monarch to party, bounce, energy. We don't party normal.
Yeah, we don't party.
We don't party normal. Trust me. Skinny Pamela said it.
He said it.
And trust me.
And he didn't lie.
Nah, you're not lying. We don't party normal.
Now, it's very interesting. You mentioned one of the things that the corporation is responsible for is for maintaining that unique St. Vincent product.
Yes.
What makes it unique? What's the thing that you think makes the product of Carnival in St. Vincent
unique?
Yeah.
Okay. What I realize happening within the Caribbean, a lot of the carnivals are becoming commercialized. They're moving steadily towards, you're having greater percentage of the carnival being highly commercialized. In St. Vincent, it is happening as well, but we are able to still maintain a very large percentage of the cultural element being very active within the carnival. It is possible for somebody to come to one of these Caribbean carnivals and not experience anything cultural, but we try to have cultural activities within everything that is happening.
And do you see a nice balance of people attending both the all-inclusive fetes as well as the cultural events?
Well, the cultural events had greater participation long ago.
Right.
We are facing a similar challenge like you're facing in Trinidad and the other islands in terms of the attendance at Panorama, Calypso, and so on. But we still have good participation. A lot of the younger people now, the influence of social media and everything else, they are gravitating towards the all-inclusive fetes and so on, which is what the trend that is taking place. So we all have to learn to live with that. But we are still happy.
Do we really?
Well,
we really?
Well, that is how it is. It has been accepted by society that change will come and things will evolve, and we have accepted it so far, right?
So tell us something. What is the visitor rate like for Vincy Mas? Are tickets going to be sold out, or are they sold out already, or can we get tickets?
Last year, well, over the years, the numbers have been growing tremendously. Last year, persons were struggling to get accommodation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. All hotels were booked, guest houses, Airbnbs. Persons were actively calling, trying to get places to stay. Some persons didn't bother to come to St. Vincent because they couldn't find accommodation. Now we're having a new hotel opening up called Sandals. Sandals will be opening in March, and we are welcoming Sandals because that would be a game changer. We'll be able to accept a lot more visitors this year, and we have another hotel that should be open before the end of the year, another big hotel. So by next Carnival 2025, we would have a lot more room stocks available for visitors to come to Vincy Mas.
Absolutely wonderful. Well, Azzy, looking forward to seeing what St. Vincent Mas is going to bring to the table, and hoping that you will enjoy a little bit of Trinidad and Tobago Carnival while you are here.
I will enjoy it.
Thank you so much for joining us this
morning.
morning.
Thank you, and welcome to Vincy Mas. The dates for Carnival this year again, June 28th to July 9th. See you in Vincy.
Thank you so much for that. Trinidad and Tobago, as with Roberts, Marketing and Development Officer of the Carnival Development Corporation for Vincy Mas. Stay tuned. There's more coming up on the Now Morning Show after this break. It's time for Unique, Not Different.